Well, Markham's fire chief is providing an update on that massive fire that destroyed multiple townhomes under construction. We'll listen in live right now.
Oh, yeah, I'll just...
For a reported structure fire in a residential townhouse block. Our first in crews reported a heavy volume of fire in one of the townhouse blocks. The fire had advanced to the stage where we were unable to make entry into any of those units. We immediately took a defensive posture and focused our attention on the residential units to the north and to the west of the involved fire. There was also flames impinging on a church on the east side of the involved units. It was a tremendous effort by our crews here last night. Although we lost the original block of 4 townhouses, we were able to protect 6 units still under construction on the north side and as many as 12 units on the west side. And of course, we limited the exposure damage to the church just to some flame impingement on the roof. There were no injuries to report. As I mentioned, the townhouse block is unoccupied. They're under construction in various stages of construction, and the homes hadn't been moved into yet.
Are you able to talk about the scope of the fire, just how big it was and the effort involved in fighting it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of pictures early on. A lot of residents living in the nearby apartments and homes captured some film, and it showed a large volume of fire. We believe this fire may have been fed by some construction propane cylinders, and that's what was reported to us from our first in crews. Large volume of fire, like I said, unable to make entry into the original block of 4 units.
You mentioned propane cylinders. Any explosions?
There were no explosions, just they will naturally vent off when they're exposed to heat, which is a good thing, and that's what was taking place when our crews arrived. But it does create a large volume of fire, which was captured by a lot of residential, by a lot of residents nearby.
You mentioned the risk of the church that's across the street.
Yes.
Also catching fire. Can you kind of walk us through the
Well, yeah, the church is to the east of the original fire. I say a large volume of fire, and the wind was quite gusty last night from the southwest. So that actually spread fire across the road. If you'll notice, there's a couple of hydro poles immediately adjacent to the church that caught on fire. So there was a threat to the church if that fire had not been immediately knocked down. But again, I want to reiterate, probably within 30 minutes, our crews had taken a defensive posture, protected the units, and did a really, really great job here. I'd also like to take a moment to thank our partners in York Regional Police, York Regional Paramedic Services, and York Regional Transit for the support they provided residents in the area last night and our crews on scene.
So, Chief, what are next steps here? Is the fire out? Can we expect a fire presence this morning? Is the office of the fire marshal on the way?
Yes, so Markham Fire and Emergency Services investigator is on scene. We're in contact with the Ontario Fire Marshal. They expect to arrive at 10:30 this morning. City of Markham building officials are also on scene, and we'll do an investigation to try to determine cause if that's possible at this point.
It's really early. Are you able to say if anything is suspicious?
It's too early to determine, and again, you can see with what's left of this structure, it may be difficult to determine what caused this fire. There are some security cameras in the area, and of course, we'll be trying to get that footage, and YRP will try to secure that along with the fire marshal's office.
Are you able to provide damages with 4 townhouses?
4 townhouses, I mean, we're probably talking at least $5 million here. Plus, again, there's, although we were able to save the units to the north and the west, there is some fire damage to the roof area, to the shingles, to the siding and whatnot. So probably in excess of $5 million here today. But again, reiterated, probably saved at least another 16 or 20 units.
You'll be here all day.
Crews will be here all day, I'm certain, yes.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you waiting on us. I appreciate you.
Okay, we've just been given an update by the fire chief on this massive fire in Markham that destroyed several townhomes. We learned that it originated in these 4 blocks of homes that were destroyed, but they managed to protect 6 and 12 additional homes from being devoured by the fire. Also, a nearby church was kind of touched by the fire, but they managed to save that as well. It's unoccupied, so no injuries reported, but in excess of $5 million in damages, and crews will be there all day.
Yeah, it's going to be busy investigation indeed. Ontario Fire Marshal arriving the next couple of hours as well.